The land is our foundation, and Land Synergy is here to solidify and restore. Join us as we connect the dots of land restoration, sustainable practices, and self-sufficiency. It's time to get rooted.
Welcome back to Land Synergy, guys. So, we're going to be talking about two components that are foundational to your homestead / garden that you can build upon and work with. But today we're going to be talking about one specifically, and at the next episode we'll break down the other. So, today we're talking about leaves, guys. How ubiquitous leaves are, but yet how overlooked they are as a foundational element to your garden. So with that, let's go ahead and break it down. So guys, we last year, from a couple of jobs that we did, as well as the leaves around the homestead, we piled it into an area that we built, just a wooden outline, and the most amazing thing happened, guys. We went and we dug about 12 inches down, and it was just black gold, guys. The leaves, see the heat, especially over the summer, it being in the sun, it penetrated and it warmed it up, and it just started to break it down even quicker, and it was just this rich carbon and nitrogen source. I mean, it was just the whole package, just digging down into it. I mean, of on top, of course, it was the crusty, hard leaves, but it hit me. Save your leaves, guys. I would create a big area, right? We have about a 12 by 6 area for the leaves, right? I mean, honestly, we need a lot more, especially as we continue to build. But that for right now, having an area where you put your leaves, right? Specifically somewhere enclosed so that the leaves can stack up on each other. And then come summertime, have it placed somewhere in the sun so that the water that hits when it rains or whether you water it, it's going to soak down to the bottom, and then the heat is going to penetrate the leaves, and it's going to heat up that water that's sitting from the bottom, and it's going to rise, and that steam is going to activate all these micro bacteria and microorganisms that will break down the leaves quickly and efficiently. This is only a year, right, that I'm actually looking at the pile now. It's a year, and those leaves broke down to a powerful source, guys, just because it was sitting. And so this is a foundational element that's going to help us synergize the land, because as you grow food, or whether you want to add it to a tree, whatever it is that you want to do, this right here, I truly don't believe there's a greater fertilizer, because what it is, it's broken down, it's simple, it's natural, it's organic, it's abundant, and it's so much in it, especially if it's the type of leaf coming from the tree that you would like to put it back under, or whether you're growing food. This source right here it's just great all around for you to use in your garden. It's abundant, and again, guys, when you see how rich it is, it's ready, and this is only within a year. When I seen it, I was blown away. Not even really in a whole year, actually, probably about 8 months, man. I truly believe the sun in the summer helped break it down quicker. And it's like, just looking at it, guys, it just hit me on how abundant you really are, and the things around you, guys. You got it. It's here for us. And so, to conclude today's episode, guys, your leaves, don't waste them. Don't throw them away. Don't send them off somewhere. Put them in an area that's isolated to let it be, and let it break down. Let it break down. Create you a good, great big pile, right? Make sure it's pinned in so that the leaves can stack up on top of each other, because you want the heat, you want the leaves at the bottom to be breaking down quickly. Now, you can turn it, or you could shred, but if you just want to simplify this process, stack them leaves up. And if you want to even take it farther, maybe even cover a tarp on it when the sun is out, so that the heat can't release, and it will cook those leaves even quicker. But if you do put a tarp over it, make sure that you add water to the leaves if you're gonna do that, so that you can activate those microorganisms. That's a big component. So that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. Continue to keep putting it together. Keep putting it together. And oh man, just I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the garden. Just keep putting it together, guys. The leaves, abundant source, implement and core connected to your homestead. Until the next one, guys, continue to keep synergizing, and I'll talk to you in the next one.